Welcome to Hat Hole Home Video. So Mystery Science Theater just did a Kickstarter, or a GoFundMe, a crowdfunding, wherever it was. That's not the point. But they were crowdfunding the next season of Mystery Science Theater, and it failed. They needed a minimum of $2 million or $4 million. They wanted $4 to $7 million, and they only raised 2 point something million, which I wouldn't kick $2.7 million out of my bed for eating crackers, but apparently it was not enough to make another season of Mystery Science Theater. So it, at least for the moment, this new season isn't happening, and I wanted to talk a little bit about nostalgia, and I want to talk a little bit about rich celebrities crowdfunding, because it's something that, and I should say, I don't believe in my heart. I don't believe anybody involved with Mystery Science Theater is approaching any of this stuff in a greedy way or a cynical way, like that at all. But, you know, there's a few people that are involved with this new era of Mystery Science Theater that could fund this next season entirely on their own. They're rich. They're millionaires. And also, even if they weren't millionaires, they are people who are connected and respected in the entertainment industry and have been for decades. You can't tell me these people can't pull enough investors together or a studio in to make this thing happen in a way that doesn't require the fans to shoulder millions of dollars of the financial responsibility for making sure the season happens. It just feels like they want you and me to shoulder 100% of the financial risk of making this thing, but they get to shoulder none of the financial risk and reap all of the financial reward. That's what it feels like. And again, I don't, in this case, like, and maybe it's just because I'm a huge fan, I just don't view these people as greedy. But in general, that's how it comes across to me. So I would hope that maybe they still get to make this next season. Maybe $2 million and change in crowdfunding will prove to some investor that that this thing is worth the financial risk, and they'll partner up and they'll get the next season made. That said, I don't know if it's a bad thing if this is the end for Mystery Science Theater. Excuse me, shouldn't ate that big fistful of popcorn before I came downstairs to record. And again, I will explain. I have been watching I've been watching Mystery Science Theater since it was a local show here in the Twin Cities. I am a lifelong fan. It is in my DNA. It is so much a part of my sense of humor. I quote Mystery Science Theater, at least to myself. I reference it every single day. It's like that and The Simpsons in my brain get referenced every single day. That said, I think it's okay that these wonderful shows stay in the past. And maybe that's the wrong way to say it, because I do think they are worthy of being rediscovered by new generations. I'm not saying like you leave it in the past and have fond memories of it and forget about it, but I'm saying sometimes what makes something special is the right mix of people and the place and the circumstances and the time, the period of time. And especially the period of time is something that can just never be duplicated. And I look at shows like Friends that now are having this huge like resurgence in the pop culture of young people. Young people love Friends. And that doesn't mean, oh, and I mean, you know, tragedies notwithstanding, hypothetically, I was going to say Hot Tub Tragedies, and that made me think of like that would be a horrible sequel to Hot Tub Time Machine. But there's got to be a way, or what? Sorry, I got off track. But what I was saying is nobody's saying like let's make a new season of Friends. No, I mean, maybe some people are saying that it'd be stupid, but people say stupid things all the time. But I think maybe Mystery Science Theater is in that same boat where it was so special and so unique and so this perfect artifact of its time and its place and its circumstances that's you can't replicate that now. And maybe it is our time and the creator's time is better spent cherishing and reintroducing and curating the Mystery Science Theater that already exists to a new generation and celebrating it with the old fans and bringing in the new fans. And I don't know how you do that. I mean, I assume, you know, the Riff Tracks guys, you know, who are a faction of previous Mystery Science Theater people, obviously do live events, and they do the simulcast live events with in theaters. And there's got to be things like that to not just keep it alive, but put it in the faces of the next generation so they can discover how special it is. I think it's okay if the Mystery Science Theater that exists today is all we ever have, because what we have is really, really great, and it deserves to be seen today and tomorrow and forever. Did I say? I can't remember now if I said. The thing that I'm most proud of with Mystery Science Theater is in the early 2000s at Suncoast, they started selling the 3-pack VHSs of Mystery Science Theater episodes. And back then, that was the only way you could get episodes, at least officially, unless you taped the Mystery Science Theater hour off of TV or something. So I bought those 3-packs. They were $50 a piece, $50 in like 2001 for 3 episodes. And I paid it, and I happily paid it. I don't even remember how many 3-packs I bought back then. At least 4 3-packs. So I spent $200 on 12 episodes. Some of those tapes weren't even full episodes. One of them was a blooper tape called Poopy, which I still have. Well, I still have all of them, but Poopy has a special prominent place in the collection. I think one of them was a collection of the short films, if I remember right. No, none of those ones were. Never mind. I think I got those later. I'm rambling now. I will leave you with the thoughts as I have said them. Let me know what you think. Obviously, I'm assuming I've got a lot of Mystery Science Theater fans in my subs, so this would be a great place to reminisce and talk about our memories and our favorite episodes. And yeah. So thank you everybody for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.